Hello and welcome back. I am Sakura as always, and this is one of my favourite episodes. Been looking forward to this one for a long time since I built this. This is the Nagasaki Electric Tramway Museum that I'm putting down here along with the surrounding areas now. The asset is available to download now on the workshop. It is big, it's a weird shape, but it looks pretty cool. I really enjoyed doing it. It was a labour of love indeed building that, but it looks really cool, and you saw me just put that down right at the beginning. And we are going to see that a bit later on as well, where I go back in, detail it up a little bit and make it look pretty cool. Now, right next to it, because the tram goes through the museum, which I think is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. But there's a tram stop right outside of it, and we're just building it now. We're making it look kind of a little older in the way it looks there, like an old train station style one. And I think it looks pretty sweet. And yeah, I'll be honest, I'm excited. I love this one. This was such a fun build to actually get in and finally do. Lots of PO as always, because me and PO, right? But there is really a lot in this because we're going to go in, we're going to build an entire custom structure next to it. You're going to get to watch me do that, and then we're going to fill in the surrounding areas. So I'll tell you what, enjoy this episode, Nagasaki, because I am, and that's all I can really say about that. Yeah, and let's get into the build. So yeah, as I said, building that nice little tram station there, which is just outside of the main museum, which is also a shopping centre as well, so it kind of does a bit of both, which is kind of cool. Pop those walls down, now going in and just detailing up the actual museum and shopping centre building itself, adding the lights. I wanted to do this on the asset themselves, but I didn't want to make people download specific assets just because they fit in there. I wanted people to have the option, so we left it blank without the lights, and I'll go in and I will detail up the lights now, as you can see, and then also the roof, and because the roof's like a garden-ish area thing, but it looks pretty cool. I love it anyway. You'll see it in the cinematics coming right up. See what I mean? It's like this really cool little garden that's up there. I just loved it. I think it looks amazing with the fountain and everything else. Now we're moving next to that, and don't worry, Moonpie does end up going. I'm so sorry I have to get rid of him, but we need to build this area up now, and he's generally in the way. And there's vanilla trees on that toll. They go as well, just so you know, because vanilla trees there. But we're building this shopping mall that's here. Now, when you look at it from Google Maps or Google Earth from above, there's nothing here. It's like a building site. But when you go to Street View and you see it, there's this big shopping mall that's now open there. It's a big shopping centre. And I spent a while looking at different buildings that could potentially fit the area and look right. And in the end, couldn't find it. So I ended up using these procedural object cubes, some custom textures that I made in Photoshop that were designed directly for this, and these are the textures that are in there. I pulled them straight from Google, made them look the way, you know, in color, and lowered the opacity and stuff, the saturation to make them fit in this area. And as you saw from that image just then, the extent of the POs that I've got available in this, there's too many of them. I'll be honest, I need to slow down with my PO a bit, but it doesn't matter because I love building these custom structures, and this one is no different. It looks absolutely great. We're going to build this whole area. We're going to make it function as well, which is probably the coolest thing. We're going to put the service cubes in it. People are going to come here. People are going to want to shop here and visit the area. And we're going to put a lovely car park on top for all those lovely cars to go with a nice little spiral sort of ramp going up to it, which was really fun to build. It was awkward, but fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now you can't tell me that didn't look good. I loved it. I thought it was such a really nice build. I really thought it fit the area quite nicely, and yeah, it's just amazing. But another short episode for you today, guys. I do apologise, or not apologise, depending on which you prefer. Now tell me, do you prefer these little shorter videos, or do you want another long one? Do you like it when I do these videos where I focus on the main attraction of what the video is for and then fill in the areas? Or do you want me to see me do absolutely everything, more of a half an hour episode over a 10 to 15 minute episode? I quite like this structure personally, where I'm doing like a smaller episode focused, and then we just fill in the areas. But anyway, we're going around the back of it now. Let me know in the comments anyway. We're going around the back of it, just doing this nice apartment. I wanted to focus on this bit as well as the rest of the build, because this is kind of cool, because it's a weird shaped building. This kind of, I don't know, it's like a three-pronged building, but it looks pretty cool. But what the best thing about it was, next to it is just nothing but bicycle parking, sort of cycles, and that's it. There is a little parking lot to the side, but most of it is bicycle parking. I thought it looked pretty cool, and I was well and truly happy with that. And what we're doing is, once we've done that, we're going to build up the side a little bit, make it look like it's full up, and it's kind of pretty cool. I was quite happy with it. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Coming up is the little slideshow of when I fill in the area, because I love them. I think they're pretty cool, along with the final cinematics of the episode. And I really do hope you enjoyed it. I loved this one. This is something I was really looking forward to. I was very happy to finally do it. So if you did enjoy it as well, please like, comment and subscribe if you are new. If you're a regular, please do the same thing basically, because why wouldn't you? If you watch my videos regularly, why wouldn't you subscribe? So hit that button, it's free to do so. And if you want to support me, my Patreon and my Buy Me a Coffee account are linked down below, along with my Steam Workshop. But thank you very much. I am available on all social medias. Links are in the bottom for that as well. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one. Bye bye.